lesson. All right, so we'll be recapping the skeletal system lesson. And I hope by now that you both would have watched the videos or read about this topic. Now, you have gone 2 out of 8 videos. 2 out of 8 videos. 7 of the videos would have covered Unit B of the syllabus, which is the largest unit in the syllabus, Section B. It's called life processes. So the skeletal system is one of those life processes. You did one last week, was coordination and control, another life processes. Probably when you're in a primary school, you heard about the characteristics of living things. And the skeletal system supports the characteristics that refers to movement, right? Unit C, Section C of the syllabus, is heredity and variation. All of that is covered in one single video. And it's very important that you watch it. Crucial. Then now, Section A of the syllabus that we have not done, you are going to do research in that. We'll take 1 or 2 classes to complete Section A of the syllabus. Section D and E will be research. You'll be using, I'll provide the worksheet in such a way that you can do the research. And of course, we use the remaining of classes to complete those. We hope to start a revision around about, well, let us say if we give you one lesson each week again, it means that it's going to take 8 weeks to complete all of those lessons there, which is basically 2 months. Now we have 1 week left in this month there, and we have 5 lessons, 6 lessons remaining to complete. So in other words, we have another month and 2 weeks. So we're right on target in our preparation. All right. So now in recapping, we'll be using the objectives that is stated in the syllabus. So the first objective in the syllabus is it says that you should identify the major bones of the skeleton. So I'm going to ask you guys alphabetical order. Now Alia comes before Chevelle. So I'm going to ask Alia to give me the name of one of those major bones. Alia?
You have the cranium.
Cranium.
Upper limb bone and the lower limb bone.
Okay, all right. One at a time. Cranium. Is that how the word cranium is spelled?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, the next person, Chevelle, you're next.
Sir, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. Mandible, the lower jaw.
Lower jaw, mandible. Okay. You want to spell it for me then, since you're not sure?
Mandible.
M-A-N?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Bible.
B-I-B-L-E?
Yes. L-E.
Oh, L-E. L-E. That's correct? What I have right there?
D should be where the first D is, sir.
What? D?
Yes, sir. D-I-B-L-E.
Okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Mona, the next one, please.
The femur.
The femur. Could you spell it for me?
F-E-M-U-R.
F-E-M-U-R. Good. You again, Chevelle.
The vertebral column.
How you spell that?
V-E-R.
V-E-R, yeah?
E-E.
Uh-huh.
B-R-A-L.
Okay, column. All right. Alia, you're next.
The patella.
What? Patella?
Yeah.
How do you spell that word? P-E-L-L-A.
Patella.
That's it? Patella.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Chevel.
The pelvic girdle.
The pelvic girdle. Okay. How do you spell that girdle?
Girdle.
Okay. Alia, you're next.
The phalanges.
How do you spell that?
P-H-A-L.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
A-N-G-E-S.
G-E-S. Okay. Chevel, you again.
Sternum.
Sternum. Okay, good. All right. Alia, you again.
Ribs.
Ribs. No, rib cage, rather. All right.
Okay.
Chevel.
Fibula. My first pronoun is spelled F-I-B-U.
Fibula. Fibula. Fibula, right? All right. What you can do to thank God for technology, you can actually Google it and then you press a little speaker button so them can give you the pronunciation so you can have it, all right? So we have the fibula. What's next?
The carpals.
Carpals. How you spell that?
C-A-R-P-A-S.
C-A-R-P-A-S.
L-S.
Oh, hold on. L-A-S or L-S?
L-P-A-L-P-A-L-S.
L-S. That's it? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Chevel. Chevel, you have one for me?
No, sir, I don't have any more here.
Do you have any?
The radius or the radius or something like that.
Okay, radius. And then, what's the rest? Chevel, they never write the notes.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, the
The
ulna.
eighth one, humerus.
Humerus. Okay, Humerus.
Yes.
Give me the next one now. One more.
The tibia.
The tibia. All right. So in the exam, they can ask to identify any of these major bones. If you are asked, if you are given that, if you are being tested on a skeletal system, so be prepared to answer any of these. Now, the next slide is what I wanted to get an example of. Now, you were told to make your skeletal model. Did you make it, Chevel? Chevel, did you make the model?
Yes.
You made it?
Not made it, sir, but I've started it.
So you want to show us it? You want to turn the webcam and show us it?
No, sir.
Yeah?
Sir.
Wait, you say no or yes?
No, sir.
No, but then suppose more want to see it. Come on, I can see what it looks like, man.
No. It's finished.
Eh? Come again?
Finish.
Alright, we're finished. Alright, we now have paper test there. All right, let's go say we can identify some of the major bones based on this diagram here. Can anybody, this one is easy to identify. What is this one here? Very much easy.
Cranium.
Cranium, good. So let's go put in the info, right? All right, so we have the cranium. Let me move it. Okay. All right, so we have our cranium. All right. What about this one here?
What?
This one right here. This one in the middle right here.
The vertebral column. The long side.
No, not the long one. Not the long one. This one here. One in the middle.
The sternum.
Ah, very good. Very good, Mona. The sternum. Very good. What about this one here? Chevel? Chevel?
This one, sir.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this one here.
The vertebral column.
Yeah, vertebral column. Okay. All right, that's the vertebral column. Let's see. What about this one right here?
What?
Let me size up my little thing. Yeah, what about this one? This one right here. This one. What about this one?
The humerus.
Very good. Humerus. Very good. All right. What about this one here? What about this one here?
The radius. Or the ulna.
This is the radius, you sure?
Or
Sure
the
it's radius? All right, so it's the radius. You're correct. All right. What about the other one? All right. The ulna. Yeah, the ulna.
ulna.
All right. What about this one right here now? The one right here now. Okay. All right. So you have to make sure you can identify this. So when I drop the test phone, no, it will be a time thing, so you won't have time to look in anything. So make sure you're able to do that. All right. What about this one here?
What?
Let me show you which one.
The long bone.
The long bone. So what is it called?
Sir, I cannot pronounce that word.
The femur.
The femur. Yes. You learn. You say nobody good for maths like myself. I can't pronounce certain words, so I understand. We have a try here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What about this one here?
The tibia.
It is it?
Tibia.
Tibia. Okay, good. All right. So basically, you get the idea that you need to learn to identify, right? Is that
Yes,
clear?
yes, sir.
Good. So You can do the rest on your own. All right. Let us continue now. Proceed now. All right. Now, to relate the structure of the skeleton to its functions. Now, can somebody read the definition of what it means to relate for me, please? Who will read it for me?
Relate means show connections between, explain how one set of facts or data depend on others or are determined by them.
All right. So, when they ask you to relate the structure of the skeleton to its functions, now the first thing, well, all right, let me say now, how would you, Mona, how would you approach answering a question like this? If they were to ask you to relate the structure of the skeleton to its functions, how would you approach this first? What would be the first thing that you would do? What would be the first thing that you would do?
Explain the structure of the skeleton.
How would you do it?
By show connection between each.
Yeah, but how? How? The question is, how would you do it?
Write it.
All right, all right. Tell me what you would write then.
Listen.
Tell me what you would write.
Like for example, look at the good news mainly provide support.
Oh, no, you talk. So the pelvic what? Girdles.
Mainly support. Provide support. And the skull and the rib cage are protective.
Wait. But before you're going further, hold on. So the pelvic girdle provides support, right? So
Yeah, it's on the vertebral column.
okay, it's on the vertebral column. All right. So I like that. I like that. But I like that. I like that. I like that. Well, hold on now. We're going further though. The function of the skeleton here is what? To provide what? Support, right?
Yes.
That's the function. So let's look at it. Function. So look, we have two things: the function and we have the structures. All right, but let's do this way. So support, to provide support for the body. For the body, right?
Yes.
Then now the structures that does that now.
Vertebral column.
Vertebral column,
And the
vertebral.
pelvic girdle.
And the pelvic girdle. All right. Now, question: how does what about the pelvic girdle that allows it to that what? All right. Based on the definition there, how one set of facts or data depend on others are determined by them. Now, how is it that these two structures are able to provide support? Oh, what about the physical characteristics of it? Because you can describe the physical characters of it when you're making that answer. Do you think about the physical characteristics of it? of these structures? Anybody knows? What do you know about the pelvic girdle? The shape of it? Anybody can tell me? What does the pelvic girdle do?
Provide support.
Yeah, but how? How?
Support the bones in the limbs.
All right. I wouldn't use that. How it support the bones in the limbs? I have to pull these things out of you guys, you know. I have to pull them out of you. All right. I'm going to let me assist you. You notice that the pelvic girdle suspends or hold up the lower limbs. You realize that, right?
Yes.
So the shape of the pelvic girdle now. So when look at now, the shape or design, the design of the pelvic girdle allows it to suspend or hold up the lower limbs. So what I'm looking at now. So I'm going at now. So you have to make mention of the physical property itself, not just to say that those structures provide support. I mean, that's good, but you can go much better in describing also the design of it as well. Make mention of the design, right? You follow? Make sense? Hello?
Yes.
All right. So what about you, Chevel? Mona mentioned support. What about you now?
It protects the vital organs. For example, the rib cage.
All right, so we're looking at another function now, protection.
Yes.
So the rib cage now does what now?
Supports breathing and protects the lungs and the heart.
So it support breathing.
And the skull protects the brain.
And the skull protects the brain. All right. So we have support breathing, and we have what now? It protects
the
the lungs and the heart. The question then. What about the rib cage that helps to support breathing? What about it?
The way it's designed.
Yeah, how is it designed?
Basically like a cage.
Like a cage.
Yes.
Yeah, but you think, all right, both of you take a deep breath and notice something. What do you think?
What I said?
Take a deep breath and tell me what you notice. All right, you know that when the rib cage is moving, movement is allowed. So how the rib cage is designed, it is attached to the vertebral column where there are joints that allows what movement to take place. You realize that? So when you're breathing, it moves along with your lungs. Make sense? Right? Hello?
Yes.
Good. And then, as it says, the rib cage, it's a cage in. It covers the how it form. It covers the area to which the lungs and the heart is, right? You have to make little words like that to actually show that you are relating the structure of the sentence and function, right? All right, yes, we have 10 minutes in this session remaining. All right, so basically, you guys have done not so bad with this a while ago. So you make mention of the function and you make mention of the structures that supports that function. Make sense?
Yes.
Good. So you guys have did a good job on that in terms of showing the relation. So you mention the function and you mention the structures that supports that function. All right, not a bad attempt. All right, I'm going to move on now. Now relate the structure of a typical bone to its function. No. Which bone would you use?
The
When it's a typical bone, what do you think they mean?
specific bone.
Well, it refers to a bone that is oftenly referred to. Oftenly referred to. So which bone is oftenly referred to? Hmm? Nobody can
The red
tell me?
bone marrow.
No, the red who?
Never mind.
Oh, all right. I'm going to type a passage for you, and I want you to carefully examine this passage. Ready? All right. Function of the long bone. Now, the long bone is the typical bone that they reference, all right? Function of the long bone, long bones rather, or long, I'm just going to get directly from the source. We want to examine how they responded to that question. Are hard, dense bones contribute. Mhm. Hold on a bit there, students. All right. All right, let's continue. So, it says here, it's dense bones. What does the word dense mean? Anybody can tell me? Use a cell phone to look for the definition. Dense bones that provide strength. All right, good. Now the structure now. Mobility. All right, so all right. This person, let's continue. Typically found in the upper and lower then you could put arms and legs. Good. All right. All right. So now let's look at this. Chevy, read that for me, please.
Function of the long bones. Our long bones are hard, dense bones that provide strength, structure, mobility, typically found in the upper and lower arms and legs.
All right. Now, Mona, when you look into this paragraph, what part of speech you recognize that is critical to relating the structure of the bone to its function? What's part of speech? Alia?
Adjective.
Exactly. Very good. What are the adjectives that are used there?
Hard.
And? And?
Dense.
Exactly. You see, it's the hardness and the denseness of the bone that allows it to provide what? Strength.
Strength.
Make sense now? Make sense to you, Chevel?
Yes.
So, when we're reading that now, so the bone provides strength as well. Now, what about the internal structure of the bone? What about that? What it has in it? What it has in it to allow it to carry out a particular function? Apart from support, what other function does this bone have serve? Anybody can tell me? Hmm?
I provide red blood cells.
Ah, exactly. It provides red blood cells. And for that red blood cells to be provided, what does it depend on?
The red bone marrow.
Exactly. That's it. Listen, it has red bone marrow that allows it to provide what? Or produce
Red
what?
blood cells.
Red blood cells. That is how you state it. You understand that, Chevel?
And white blood cells.
Yeah.
Good. They produce white blood cells. Now, what part of the bone produces the white blood cells?
What is it?
What part of the bone, what part of the bone provides white blood cells?
End of the bone.
No, man. What in the bone? What in the bone that allows it to produce white blood cells?
Yellow marrow.
Yellow marrow. Very good. Very good. All right. So 1 minute left. So after log out, you just log in back. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Make sure you write down that little paragraph. If you didn't, I'll take a picture quickly. All right. So we'll be going to what next we'll be going to now.